Welcome back, super friends and super family. I'm Nick, and today I'm reacting to and listening to Taylor Swift, Ready for It. So I'm going to be listening to the full album Reputation and probably checking out a bunch of Taylor Swift songs in general, since I really don't know much about her music. But before we get into all that, have to announce that I'm launching a music reaction channel. The link to that is in the description down below, along with a reaction to Look What You Made Me Do. That is live on the channel right now, but only on that channel, not on this channel. I'm going to keep this channel more for movie reactions, just to not get things too cluttered, too mixed up, but all my future Taylor Swift reactions are going to be in the music reaction channel. So please head down right now, subscribe to that channel, because 75% of the people who watch my content are not subscribed, and they just get it when it comes up on their home feed or suggested. But if you don't subscribe to that new channel, it's never going to get suggested to you. You might, love all my Taylor Swift reactions, but you'll never see them because they're on the new channel. So bite-sized reactions, that's where my music reactions, my Taylor Swift ones, are going to be. So please don't forget to check that out. You can head down there and subscribe now, just so you don't forget before we go into this one. So Ready for It. I mean, that's a pretty good title for the first song of the album. I'm planning on watching this, and then of course on the other channel I have Look What You Made Me Do will be out by the time you're watching this on that channel, link below. But then I actually want to check out the whole Reputation album, so kind of just listen to it start to finish and just see what I think, because I've heard that Taylor Swift a lot of times, I think this is correct. Was it Taylor Swift that I heard this about, or was it someone else? I know some artists put like a theme in their whole album, right? And it kind of, there's some richness you can get from listening to all the songs together. Just you can sense that theme. I know some famous bands really do that. So that's kind of one way that I wanted to experience it. But I figured checking out the music videos could be pretty cool as well. But if there's a better way to react to Taylor Swift's content, or a proper order, an official order, I'm sure people can let me know. Like, I'm very new to music reactions, period, but also to Taylor Swift's and that fan base and all of those things involved. So if anyone has suggestions for how to go about checking out her music, feel free to let me know. But let's just get right into it. And just to let you know too, real quick, last announcement, I promise, but I will be pausing this video. I had a lot of copyright issues even with the last one that I did. Do my best to try not to have that be too annoying, to interrupt too much of the music, but I am going to have to give my commentary, of course, just to get this video allowed on YouTube. Without further ado, let's get into it. Taylor Swift's Ready for It. I have the captions on because I like kind of reading the lyrics. A lot of times when I first listen to a song, I don't pick up on all the lyrics, so hopefully this will be a little bit of a help here. Okay. Oh, what? What? Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. I just have to comment about the design of this set here. I mean, we got the spray paint on here. I'm sure 89. I know she has an album called 1989, which I want to listen to. Is that a reference to that, or is it something else? But we have like a... This almost looks like a Tron meets like a punk setting. Is punk the right... I'm so bad describing this style, but with like the spray paint, it's like a mix of futuristic and kind of retro at once. Let me go back here. Saw him, wonder how many girls he had left and left haunted. But if he's a ghost, then I can be a phantom, holding him for ransom. Some boys are trying. What the heck is that dude over there? Hold on. I'm sorry. I know I'm pausing too much. I'm sorry, but is that like Daft Punk? Okay.
Trying too hard, he don't try at all though. Younger than my exes, but he act like such a man. So I see how this is gonna go.
Oh dang! What are those little spiders?
Alone, island breeze and lights down low. No one has to know.
Ooh, discreet. Okay.
In my dreams, baby.
So like a bionic copy version of her. I mean, just real quick, so far, like this song, a good title, Ready for It, because I feel like the sound of it is very powerful and just, what's the word? Like there's a strength to it, an energy to it, I guess. And this design in the music video, I kind of want to know who directed it, right? Because the style is very cool and very futuristic, but with a little bit of that. Is grunge the right word? There's a word I'm trying to think of to describe the look. You probably know the exact word and are typing it right now in the comments. Please continue typing because I can't think of that word.
In the middle of the night, in my dreams,
Looking at a version of herself.
so I take
Whoa, did that transform?
time.
Dude.
Are you ready for it?
Oh, with the red lights. Okay.
First time that he saw me.
You know, it almost sounds like she's rapping a little bit, right? I didn't know Taylor Swift did this. Doesn't she sing? I mean, I know she's transitioned from like country to pop, but this sounds almost like rapping, right? Go back a little bit.
Knew I was a robber. First time that he saw me, and he can be my jailer. Burst into this
Hey, she looks
tailor.
angry
Every
there.
love I've known in comparison is a failure. I forget their names now. I'm so very tame now. Never be the same now. No,
Oh,
see how this is gonna
dang.
go.
How many outfit changes are we going to have? Just as a side note here. I feel like I need to watch this again to catch all the details.
I see how this is gonna go. Touch me and you'll never be alone. Another night in my dreams.
Oh, dang. Almost like the avatar lights lit on. Okay, I just have to comment real quick here, but I might be reading too much into this. I've been trying to take in the lyrics, but I'm also like paying attention to the music video, so I feel like when I listen to the album on Spotify, on my music reaction channel, I'll probably pay more attention to all the lyrics here. But I feel like just the sound of the song and the lyrics that I am picking up on, it's almost like she has this, how do I say this? This public side, right? And that's like not the chorus. The chorus sounds soft and like light, and she's like, oh, in the middle of the night in my dreams. Like it sounds gentle and romantic a little bit compared to the rest of the song when the beat hits, right? And I feel like that's like how maybe her romantic feelings are in a real intimate relationship. And then during the rest of the song, it sounds heavy and cool and a strong bass sound to it, right? And that's kind of like the outer perception, or maybe people who don't maybe mistreat her in a relationship, right? Where she's like saying the lyric like, if you, what, I don't know, I missed the exact words, but she's basically like saying, date me and you'll never be alone, right? She's very aware of the celebrity attached to her name, obviously, and someone could take advantage of it. But I like how that side of the song sounds harsher and stronger and more powerful compared to that gentle sound in the chorus. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, like I said. I don't know. All right, let's go back a little bit.
Are you ready for it?
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Full electro here. Let the games begin like Hunger Games.
I see how this is gonna go. No one has to know.
Is she freeing
In
that
the middle
version?
of the night.
Sorry, is she freeing that version of herself? Like the bionic copy? Maybe that represents like her public perception, the robot form, and this, you know, the regular human form of her represents who she really is.
In the middle of the night, in my dreams.
Breaking free.
You should see the things we do.
Wait, is that the one, the robot too? Is that the plot twist? They're all fake?
In the middle of the night, I can't speak it.
And who are those guys? I'm assuming, okay, so these dudes over here, these Daft Punk dark hooded robe people with like, what are those, like Wolverine claws here? They're probably like the public or the haters trying to take her down. But the plot twist that the main Taylor was also a robot, what does that mean? I'm sure people know and they can explain it in the comments too. All right, let's go back a little. Ooh, what does it say right there? Burning all the witches. Oh, that's like the lyric in the one that I already reacted to, right? Look What You Made Me Do, the live performance. Ooh, that's pretty cool.
Are you ready for it?
before we get into the analysis, just don't forget, if you want to check out my reaction to Look What You Made Me Do, the link to that is in the description down below. It's out right now. It's over on my music reaction channel. Okay, well, heck, what a song. What a song right there. I mean, I like that. I like that too. I like it not only as the song, and the music video was cool. Like I said, there seemed to be a lot of details and a lot of visual storytelling going on, but it's very fitting, right? I'm 99% positive, unless I did my research incorrectly, that this is the first song in her album titled Reputation. And so the title fits for it, ready for it, but I like how it comes out of the gate. Like, if you're going to have an album, and based on this, the sound of this song and also the live performance, I feel like this album, you know, has a lot of strength to it. It's almost like Taylor Swift is reclaiming her own reputation and owning it. And you can see that reflected in like the lyrics, even in this song right here, where she's like, let the games begin. You know, I'm sure she's gotten tons of scrutiny and pressure and criticism, right? Every public figure gets that. But she's like embracing that side. And I guess if I just had to give a rough interpretation of the plot twist of the robot versions of her, I would say the twist of like the real version or the main version kind of fading away and being all completely robotic is maybe, I don't know, actually. Actually, I think I'm crazy. I think that was robotic from the very beginning, right? Didn't we see the eye?
Knew he was a killer. First time that I saw him.
Yeah, we did. Okay, so I guess it's not really a plot twist, because we saw her eye was robotic at the very beginning, like a bionic or maybe at least a combination. So I don't know. Maybe the different like bionic forms of her are like the different reputations that Taylor is perceived as. You know, I honestly don't know much. Like, I know that people talk about how she's been in a lot of relationships or how she puts her exes in songs. You know, so I know people will criticize her or like hate on her for things like that, but I don't, I don't know any of it close. I don't follow that. It's not in my world. So I'm sure there's things in here that someone who follows it and knows Taylor Swift, she's referencing in particular. But as someone just not knowing that, I guess the different forms of her, I'm assuming maybe are that either, the different labels or the different styles she's had herself. But overall, I just think that the general sound was, or the general theme, I guess, was this embracing of everything. And I feel like we're going to see more of that in the more songs of the album, if I had to guess. I mean, the title is Reputation. But there definitely was an element of it, as far as romantic relationships, too. And like I said, I really like that, how there's kind of, in the chorus, it felt like, I need to go back and reread the lyrics. I will when I, listen to the full album on the music channel. But I'm sure, just because you're a celebrity and a famous person and you have millions and millions of fans, you still want that intimate relationship, that close connection with someone outside of like all the stuff surrounding your celebrity, I would imagine, right? So I think that change in the sound was so cool, right? How that seemed like gentler and more vulnerable, and then we just have like the heavy hit and the badass part, as she's like semi-rapping. Does that count as rapping? I don't even know. Like, I'm musically so ignorant if that's rapping. I guess it's kind of just like more pop speaking quickly, but it was cool. It had a lot of energy to it, like I said, and just a lot of strength. And for an opening song, the first one to launch into an album, I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, if you have Ready for It and then you start off with a banger like that, I mean, of course, it sets the tone for the rest of the album moving forward. But I like that. I liked all the details. Like I said, there was a lot to take in because I'm listening to the song for the first time. I'm listening, I'm also trying to pay attention to the music video because, as someone who reacts mainly to movies, I like, paying attention to the visual storytelling. But feel free to point out things that I missed. I'm sure there are plenty of things. If there's things that should be explained based on Taylor Swift and her history, feel free to leave that. And of course, your own interpretation of lyrics. And of course, like, I probably was pausing too much. I'm doing my best. Like the first two music videos I did, one of them was completely demonetized. So the Pentatonics wasn't able to get it through at all. And then the other one I had to edit about 5 or 6 times just because I don't think I paused enough. So I'm really trying to balance it. I really wish I could just play the song completely, but to get it here on YouTube, I do have to pause and give some commentary. But if anyone has suggestions about the editing, feel free to leave that in the comments down below as well. And for those of you who stuck all the way to the end of my analysis, thank you for listening to the end of the video. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my music reaction channel. Link to that is in the description. Bite-sized reactions. That's where you're going to find my future Taylor Swift music reactions moving forward. They're not going to pop up in your suggested, most likely, since it's a brand new channel. If you do subscribe, that is a big help to me, so thank you if you do that. And as always, remember, be active, be mindful, and be a hero.